Good morning, gentlemen, and to all my wise souls over 60 tuning in today, this one's doctor especially for you. Because I know, some mornings, that cup of coffee in your hand feels like the only spark left in the day. But what if I told you that the very same cup could reignite your confidence, your blood flow, and yes, your bedroom power, natural? See, after the age of 60, most men start to notice changes they rarely talk about. Erections that used to come easily, now fade halfway. Energy that once lasted all night, burns out too soon. And let's be honest, nobody wants to rely forever on expensive pills that cause headaches and heartburn. But here's the truth no one told you, it's not your fault. Aging doesn't kill desire, it only slows blood flow. And your morning coffee, that daily ritual you already love, can become your most powerful natural weapon if you just add one missing ingredient. I've seen men from Lahore to London, from Nairobi to New York, take back their vitality with something as simple as this little coffee ritual. It's not about chasing youth, it's about restoring circulation, hormones, and confidence that belong to you. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it, step by step. But first, we need to understand why your body changes after 60 and what that means for your heart, your testosterone, and your morning strength. So stay with me. Don't scroll away. Because by the end of this series, you'll know exactly what to put in your coffee to wake up feeling firm, alive, and in control again, the way nature intended. Drop your age or country in the comments, let's see how many of my strong gentlemen are ready to rise again. Now my friends, before I tell you what to put in your coffee, let's talk about what's really going on inside your body, because knowledge is the first step to power. After 60, your body is still capable of deep passion, but it needs support. See, erections aren't just about testosterone, they're about circulation. Your blood vessels must open wide, like flexible garden hoses, to let rich, oxygen-filled blood flow to your most vital area. But as the years pass, those vessels begin to stiffen. Plaque builds up. Nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing your arteries, drops by nearly 50% after age 60. When nitric oxide levels fall, even if your mind wants it, your body can't fully respond. It's like trying to blow air through a straw that's half blocked. And that's when so many men start to worry, am I less of a man now? Let me say this clearly, no, you are not. You are simply a man whose body needs to be nourished differently now. The same way you changed your diet for your heart or your knees, your intimate health deserves the same care. This is where your morning ritual comes in. Coffee, by itself, already boosts alertness and circulation, but when you combine it with the right natural ingredient, you help your body create more nitric oxide and support your testosterone naturally. It's not a stimulant, it's a restorer. Let me tell you about Mr. Fard from Lahore. At 63, he came to one of my workshops, feeling frustrated. He said, "Dear Ruth, I start fine, but I can't finish. I've tried everything, supplements, pills, nothing lasts." I told him, "Farid, your body isn't broken, it's just missing fuel." We adjusted his morning habits, one simple addition to his coffee, and within 3 weeks, he called me with tears in his voice, saying, "It's working," and my wife noticed too. That, my dear men, is the power of biology meeting awareness. Because when you restore your circulation, your confidence follows. When you boost nitric oxide naturally, your body responds like it remembers, because it does. The machinery is still there, it just needs the right spark. So remember, this is not about magic or shortcuts. It's about science and self-care. Your blood flow, your hormones, your energy, they all depend on what you feed your cells every morning. The caffeine wakes your mind, but this special ingredient wakes your body. In part 3, I'll reveal exactly what that ingredient is, a natural compound you can find in almost any store that boosts nitric oxide, improves stamina, and helps restore firmness without chemicals or prescriptions. But before we move on, I want you to ask yourself this, are you treating your body like a problem or like a partner? Because the moment you start supporting it, instead of fighting it, everything changes. Drop a red heart if you're ready to learn the secret ingredient, and tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing our global community of strong, curious men supporting one another. All right, my strong gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for. The secret ingredient that transforms your regular morning coffee into a circulation-boosting, energy-restoring ritual. It's not a pill. Not a chemical. It's a natural powder used for centuries in traditional medicine and now confirmed by modern science: cinnamon. Yes, you heard me right. Cinnamon, that warm, aromatic spice sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, holds more power than most men realize. Here's why. Cinnamon is packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, two silent enemies of male performance. It helps lower blood sugar, improves insulin sensitivity, and most importantly, enhances blood circulation by relaxing blood vessels and increasing nitric oxide production. Think of nitric oxide as your body's natural switch for arousal. It tells your arteries to open, your blood to flow, your cells to receive oxygen. And cinnamon gently amplifies that signal, especially when combined with coffee's caffeine, which boosts heart rate and alertness. Together, they create a gentle symphony of energy, blood flow, and hormonal balance. Now, some men over 60 tell me, "Dear Ruth, I thought my body was done. I thought those firm mornings were gone for good." But no, my dear, your body just needed a reminder. A gentle nudge. Cinnamon acts like that friend who whispers, "Wake up, you still got it." I remember a retired teacher named Mr. James from Nairobi. He started adding half a teaspoon of cinnamon to his morning coffee every day. No fancy pills, no risky herbs. Just consistency. Within 2 weeks, his energy levels improved. Within a month, he noticed firmer, more reliable mornings, the kind he hadn't felt in years. He said to me, laughing, "Dear Ruth, my wife's been waking up earlier than me now." That's the beauty of nature: simple, safe, effective. But here's the key: quality matters. Choose organic Ceylon cinnamon if possible, not the cheaper cassia type. Ceylon has lower coumarin content, safer for your liver and better for long-term use. And if you want to take it one step further, you can pair your cinnamon with a pinch of maca root or L-citrulline powder, both natural nitric oxide boosters. But start small, listen to your body, and stay consistent. This isn't just about erections. It's about vitality. The kind of deep, calm energy that reminds you you're still alive, still desirable, still capable of connection and pleasure. Because when your circulation improves, so does your confidence, your mood, and even your sleep. So tomorrow morning, when you stir your coffee, I want you to smile and remember, you're not drinking just caffeine, you're sipping on confidence, on youth restored through wisdom. In part 4, I'll show you exactly how to use this coffee blend, the right time, the right amount, and the right way to make your body respond faster and stronger. If you're ready for that next step, type "I'm ready, Dr. Ruth" in the comments, and let's keep this journey glowing, one cup at a time. Now that you know the secret ingredient, my friends, let's talk about how to use it the right way. Because when it comes to your health, timing, consistency, and balance are everything. Remember, cinnamon and coffee together aren't just a flavor, they're a formula. A formula to awaken your blood flow, nourish your hormones, and remind your body of the rhythm it once knew. Here's how you do it step by step. Keycap 1: brew your regular black coffee, about 1 cup. Keycap 2: add half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Stir it gently. Keycap 3: if you like, add a teaspoon of honey, it helps balance blood sugar and provides quick natural energy. Keycap 4: optional, add 1/4 teaspoon of maca root powder or L-citrulline if you're already comfortable experimenting with natural boosters. Now here's the most important part: drink it 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast, ideally on an empty stomach. Why? Because that's when your blood vessels are most responsive. The caffeine activates your circulation, and cinnamon enhances nitric oxide right when your body needs it most. You'll feel a gentle warmth, maybe a bit of alertness, that's your circulation waking up. But don't expect a lightning bolt on day 1. This is nature, not a pill. Give it 2 to 3 weeks of consistency. Think of it as watering a dry garden. The soil needs time to absorb the goodness. I had a patient, Mr. Tariq from Dubai, 67 years old, who followed this routine faithfully. For the first week, he felt only a bit more energy. By the third week, he told me, "Dear Ruth, I woke up and realized something I hadn't felt in years, firmness, naturally, without stress." His confidence came back before his full strength did, and that confidence became his new fuel. That's why I say, gentlemen, this ritual is more than just about performance. It's about re-establishing trust between you and your body. You're teaching it to remember its natural rhythm. Now, a few small but powerful reminders. Always choose Ceylon cinnamon, not cassia. Stay hydrated, water helps circulate nitric oxide. Avoid smoking, too much alcohol, or heavy sugar, as they constrict blood vessels. And please, give your body rest. Erections are a reflection of your heart's health, not just your libido. When you begin to nourish your body with care, your heart, mind, and manhood respond together. You stop chasing quick fixes, and instead, you start feeling whole. So, my dear men, tomorrow morning when you prepare your coffee, do it with intention. Stir it slowly. Smell the cinnamon. Feel gratitude that your body is still capable of renewal. In part 5, I'll share something deeply personal, how this simple ritual represents more than physical strength. It's about reclaiming joy, intimacy, and connection after 60. Because vitality is not just in your body, it's in your spirit. If you've been following along, drop a red heart or comment "Coffee Strong" below. I want to see my circle of strong men growing every morning. My dear gentlemen, we've come to the heart of it. You now know the science, the secret, and the steps. But this last part, this one, is not about coffee at all. It's about you. For years, men have been told to measure their worth by performance. By what works, or doesn't, in the bedroom. And that breaks my heart. Because you are not your struggles. You are not your blood pressure. You are not your testosterone levels. You are a man who has lived, loved, built, given, and you deserve to feel alive again. I've spoken with thousands of men over the decades, from Karachi to California, and I've learned something beautiful. When men take control of their health, even in the smallest ways, something awakens. They stand taller. They laugh more. They hold their partner's hand again, not with fear, but with pride. This morning ritual we've built together, coffee, cinnamon, a moment of gratitude, it's more than a recipe. It's a symbol. It's a promise you make to your body every morning: I haven't given up on you. I'm still here. Let's rise together. So, to every man watching, whether you're 55 or 85, I want you to remember this: your age does not define your desire. Your blood can flow stronger again. Your energy can return. Your confidence can bloom again. All it takes is consistency, compassion, and curiosity, not shame. And when you stir that cinnamon tomorrow, I want you to whisper something to yourself. Something powerful. Say, I'm still alive. I'm still strong. I'm still me. Because the truth is, men don't lose their power, they simply forget how to access it. But today, you remembered. So if this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a brother, a father, anyone who needs a gentle reminder that life and love are not over after 60. They're only beginning again. Drop your city or country in the comments, let me know where my strong men are watching from, and say it with me: to strength, to love, and to one more beautiful morning. Until next time, I'm Dr. Ruth Marie, reminding you that real vitality comes from connection, compassion, and a good cup of coffee.